So welcome to the Zoom. Are you winning or losing? With me, Dr. Helen Gitlevich. I have a couple of new faces that don't know me, I think, but it's easy to introduce. I'm Helen, and I'm in Chicago right now, but I was born in Russia and came to United States when I was a kid. Became a doctor, quit, I'm going to go very short, quit because of open heart surgery, and found access to help myself. Wasn't planning to become a CF, wasn't planning, well, no, I take it back. Wasn't planning to become a bar facilitator. I wasn't planning to be a CF, just chose it, and then chose to be a 3-day body facilitator. So now I facilitate all kinds of classes, including foundation that I'm coming to Regina for. And I love it because it changed my life. And I'd like to talk a little bit. I know people here are familiar with Access, but there might be some people who will be watching later who might not be. So I'd like to talk a little bit about what Access is. Access consciousness is very pragmatic modality, I would say, not even modality, not philosophy, definitely not religion, and definitely not a cult. But it's a set of tools that can change people's reality. It can change anything from relationships to money situation to health, anything pretty much in their lives. And we will talk about a few tools here. I just want to introduce them. They're basic tools in Access, but they're definitely not basic. It's, first of all, light and heavy. We'll be talking about if it's true, it will be light for you. Whatever is light and expanding is definitely true. If it's heavy, it's a lie. It's more, I want you to kind of for a second, just sense your body where you're right now. Now, think of somebody or some situation where somebody lied to you, and you know they lied to you. Do you feel how heavy it gets? And how contracting? Will you now destroy and uncreate that? And we'll be using clearing statement, which I'll talk in a second. So everything, everywhere where people lie to you, will you destroy and uncreate that? Right and wrong, good and bad, back and bad, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds.
Did you say everywhere people lied to us?
Yeah, everywhere where people lied to us.
How about everywhere we lied to ourselves? We're interested in that one.
Oh, absolutely. But everybody includes you, by the way.
Okay.
So everywhere where people lied to us and we lied to us, we destroy and uncreate that. Right, wrong, good, bad, back, all 9 shorts, boys, and now think of it and sense your body right now. Did it get lighter? And now I want you to think of when you were in nature. Maybe on the beach, in the forest, somewhere in the garden, or playing with an infant, a tiny baby. Not a child, because child starts lying, but I'm talking about either newborn or maybe a month or a couple of months old baby. Think of a moment when you were holding in your arms and were looking in their eyes. How is your body feels now? A little lighter, right? Because that's what's true. So what we'll be doing in this little webinar, playing with the tools, light and heavy, and a clearing statement that I said, right and wrong, good and bad, PAC and POD, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds, which is like a magic wand, which clears the limitations. We basically bring up all those lies, and the clearing statement kind of like whoosh, destroys them. And I'll be inviting you to destroy and uncreate those. You can look at the clearing statement, what it means, every word, it's a short speak, on the website, theclearingstatement.com. It's basically getting out of polarity, right, wrong, good, bad, PAC, POD, all 9 shorts, boys, means. PAC is point of creation, POD is point of destruction, all 9 is 9 layers of stuff. And a lot of you who are watching right now will know all of this. It's more for people who have never been exposed to Access who will be watching it later. So the topic is, are you winning or losing? How many of you actually know what it means for you? Or what it means in this reality? Because it's such a huge definition. Winning or losing, it is a polarity. Again, right and wrong, good and bad. If we're winning, it's good. If we're losing, it's bad. What if there was no winning and losing? Mm-hmm. What if everything is an interesting point of view? So a lot of times in Access we talk about allowance. Allowance is being in that space of either no point of view or an interesting point of view. So everything that doesn't allow you to be an interesting point of view on anything, will you destroy and uncreate that? Right and wrong, good and bad, PAC and POD, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And the other thing is, with winning and losing, how much are we actually avoiding losing but not winning? Because we're so entrained in this reality of not doing something, not being wrong. It doesn't automatically mean you're right if you're not wrong. But in this reality, avoiding being wrong is actually being right. So, because this reality is contextual reality. Everything depends on each other. It's a linear reality. And it always has 2 sides to the story. How many of you heard that? What if there was no sides? What if
no sides? No sides.
If there were no sides? Right side, wrong side, good side, bad side.
Right side, left side. It's like fucking
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woman side, man side.
Totally. Everything is polarity in this reality.
Everything is polarity. This reality holds on polarity because even molecules, the atoms, or atoms have electrons and polarity that holds it together. Because if we eliminate polarity, the whole reality will just collapse. And it's not a wrongness. Even polarity is not a wrongness. Because we look at polarity as something that's wrong. Losing is wrong. Winning can be wrong too, because a lot of people look at competition, oh, he's a winner, he must have walked over dead bodies. There is so much judgment attached to winning and losing, to the right and wrong, good and bad. So are you willing What's the value in that for you?
For winning or losing?
And polarity in general.
I'll just resist and react to it.
Cool. Are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, back, battle, nine shorts, boys and beyond. How many of us are, instead of looking at what is winning, let's go into that. What is winning for you?
Well, it's just my point of view, whatever it is.
Yeah, but what is actually it is? It is a point of view, but what point of view is that? What is winning?
Things are going smoothly.
Cool. What else?
Creating greater, but that's just an interesting point of view too.
Yeah, so everything that is, we destroy and uncreate that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, back, battle, nine shorts, boys and beyonds. What judgments do you, what does it mean losing for you?
I don't care if I lose.
Cool. Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, back, battle, nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Which is interesting you say that, because a lot of times people actually invested in losing so they don't lose their family. Because family has that structure. So if you out-create them, you will be bigger than them. You either have to give them money or you lose them because they don't want to be around you anymore. Or they will be around you to get money from you.
So I get that. And for me, that doesn't, I don't have a point of view about that.
Cool. That's wonderful. And have you out-created your mother?
Yeah. Yes.
Cool. So anything that doesn't allow everybody to out-create their family with total ease, let's just try and uncreate that. Bedroom with backpack, battle, nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Did you lose any friends since you kind of like started opening up and creating more?
I guess there's ebb and flow, but if we connect, like we totally cut each other off.
Cool. So, truth, are you putting yourself in the category of winning or losing?
It's just flat.
Cool. So maybe you actually did clear some of that points of view about winning or losing.
Yeah.
So have you acknowledged that?
I will acknowledge that.
Thank you.
I go into competition.
Yeah.
Winning and losing, and I never really got competition.
Yeah.
Like in sports, that kind of thing. It's like, I don't care if I lose or win. It's just.
But that's actually how humanoids function. We don't compete. But how many of you are actually still buying into that point of view?
Yeah, I fall into that competition, and what I do is withdraw.
Yeah.
I'm taking my toys. I'm not fucking playing with you guys. That's what I do.
So what if you didn't withdraw? What would that create in your life?
Yeah, cool.
Just look at that energy.
It's the truth. If I didn't withdraw,
who would you be?
It's very expansive, actually.
Yeah. So anything that doesn't allow that, will you destroy and uncreate that?
Yeah. And what else is possible there?
Yeah. Right, wrong, with bad, battle, nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So what does competition mean to you?
It gets me all contracted and twisty. And so, and you know, I think if I'm not really clear on what I'm trying to create, or what, you know, if I'm not really in me, then I pick up everybody else's points of view about competition.
Because I was going to ask, who does that belong to?
And that's why it's all fucking really boggy and brings me down, because it's not true for me. But you know me, I try and fit it all in so it all works, right?
Yeah. So how much are you trying to fit in with not winning?
Oh, good one. A little.
Little or megaton?
That's like huge. It's like really expensive.
Yeah.
Good.
So are you willing to destroy and uncreate all of that?
Yeah.
Right on with all 9 shirts, boys and beyonds.
From this point past, and return to sender, like with consciousness attached, because it's not mine.
Cool.
Yeah.
So right on with that all 9 shirts, boys and beyonds.
Yeah.
So what secret agenda do you have to maintain that buying that competition is real and keeping yourself in trying to fit in? Are you choosing? Everything that is we destroy and uncreate that?
Yes, yes.
Right on with that all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. I like budding competition.
You like what?
Budding, that's what you typed in, Marian.
Right?
No, not you. Marian typed in the clearing, but it's budding. So how much budding heads are you using to create the competition, not winning, avoiding losing, while deciding that you already lost? Are you choosing?
Yeah, totally.
Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate that?
Yep. Yes.
Right, that's a part on 9 shirts business. I know it was buying, but it's like it created that energy, because a lot of times
And actually,
decide,
and actually, buddying is a lot like bodying. And how much of that am I impelling into my body? Like
that's true. Yeah.
And I think that's why, as a humanoid, I withdraw from competition, because you know what? It's most of the time it's not fun. You know,
Yeah.
Sometimes it's really fucking fun, but sometimes it's like, holy fuck, what the hell?
And how much did you actually did embody?
Yeah.
All those points of view.
Yeah. So on 3, can I dissipate and release them?
No, you're not allowed.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And let's clear whatever we created in the body, well, in our lives now, and solidify the future. So on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for people who don't know what it means,
come to a class. If they don't know what it means, come to a class.
Come to a class, and then you can find out what it means up to 15 now, or 14 at least, in foundation. But 1, 2, 3 is clearing any energy that you created in the past. And 4 is clearing the future. So there are a couple of clearings I kind of like prepared some for winning and losing. A couple of long ones, and I might just copy it. So what creation and generation of forbidden fruits and tenets of reality, being question, choice, possibility, and change, as reality are you using to lock into existence the positional hypads that you're instituting of what you cannot change, choose, and institute as perceiving, knowing, being, and receiving indefinitely, so you don't lose? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate that. Right and wrong, good and bad, pack and pat, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds.
Is there any way, Helen, you could paste that into the...
Absolutely.
Sweet, thanks. My head is going...
Yeah, exactly. Let me just.
And how cool is that, that Jackie's doing positional heat pads? That's the body process she's doing today.
Yeah, she's not aware and we are not aware. How cool is that? So just a little bit modify that.
I like that 4 about clearing the future, because I always thought it was opening doors, opening future possibilities, but it's actually clearing the solidified futures, right?
It's opening doors, but you open it so we have a complete choice in the future.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. There's a couple of them. What secret? No, not this one. Actually, how much are we defying winning and losing? How much are we defying us by either we win or lose? So what secret agendas are you using to use the definition, objectives, and reference points of you as winning or losing in life are you choosing? Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate that? Right and wrong, good and bad, puck and pot, all 9 shorts, poison me. I'm sorry, don't remember that. So whatever I just said, if you guys were able to type it, would be wonderful. Otherwise, whatever I just said, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, puck, pot, all 9 shorts, poison, beyonds. And how many definitions are we using to create the ghillie suit of class are we using to avoid losing while not winning are we choosing? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate that? Right and wrong, good and bad, puck and pot, all 9 shorts, poison. And ghillie suit is pretty much what snipers use. That thingy that totally covers you up so nobody can see you. So how much can you win in this reality as kind of like invisible? What if it was a choice? What if you could be invisible when you choose to and could be visible and everybody could find you at will? How much can you create in your life? What definition are you using to avoid creation as a way of never winning, but also not losing? Are you choosing?
That's a brilliant one.
Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate that? Right and wrong, good and bad, puck and pot, all 9 shorts, poison. How much are we choosing mediocrity as a way of life? Average, so we don't stick out. What's the value in that? Whew, all of, yeah, John?
And we're not ruffling anybody's feathers.
Cool. So are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, puck, pot, all 9 shorts, poison. What will happen if you do ruffle feathers and stir up the pot?
Then it's fun, actually.
So my question is, how much fun are we avoiding by not stirring up the pot, not ruffling the feathers? And are you willing to destroy and uncreate that? Right on the bed, but all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Whose lies, what lies, and how many lies are you using to stay in that middle ground of mediocrity so nobody could see you? So you never win and never lose. Everything matters. Will you destroy and uncreate that?
That whole camouflage thing.
Yeah, right and wrong, good and bad, back and flat, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. So what are you camouflaging with being mediocre?
What am I camouflaging? What are we camouflaging? I'd say all of us. With what?
With being mediocre.
And not winning or not losing? Well, I would say I'm camouflaging a really fun life and living and greatness. That's what I'm camouflaging.
And you're not choosing that for what reason?
Because I don't want to win or lose, I guess. You know, like it's, how much of this is like, I don't want to stand out, you know, like we don't want to stand out because then we'll be killed or something. Like it's just.
Say that a few times.
I don't want to stand out. Actually, I don't want to stand out because then I'll be responsible.
Cool. Say that a few times.
I don't want to stand out because then I'll be responsible. I don't want to stand out because then I'll be responsible. I don't want to stand out because then I'll be responsible.
All the Shikim plans, all the secret agendas with that, are you willing to destroy and uncreate that?
Yes, yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pack and pat, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. So what's going on, Judy? Can't hear you.
Lots of stuff is leaving right now. It's just buzzing. Okay. Like I don't know if you guys are feeling.
How many lifetimes we were actually killed when we stand out?
Yeah.
And we were winning.
Or we killed others.
Or we killed others, exactly.
Yeah.
So everywhere where we were killed or where we killed others for winning or losing, let's destroy and uncreate that. Right and wrong, good and bad, pack and pat, all 9 shorts, boys and men. Somehow the Chichen Itza comes in. Have any of you been to Chichen Itza in Mexico, which is the pyramids? They have a place where they sacrifice people. They did human sacrifices. And people, not just volunteer, they had to win to be sacrificed. They had a game which looked a little bit like our basketball with a big stone ball that they had to get in a hoop. So whoever won that would be sacrificed that day to gods, and it was an honor. So how many of you have been sacrificed for being a winner or loser, or sacrificed others for being a winner, loser? And all the decisions, judgments, conclusions, computation, projection, and rejection, and separation you've created based on those events or times. So you never win or lose now. So you avoid winning and losing and staying in mediocrity for the rest of your life. Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pack and pat, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds.
That makes me want to throw up.
Cool. You've
Wow.
never done those things, right?
Mm.
No.
Wow.
Yeah. In reality, we've done everything. We've been everything. And those things that we've done or been playing out now to hold us back. So everywhere where you're holding yourself back based on trillions of years of action or inaction, will you destroy and uncreate that?
Yeah.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pack and pat, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Whose lies, what lies, and how many lies are you using to avoid repeating mistakes? Are you choosing? How many of you are trying not to repeat the mistakes?
Not at all.
Only just repeating them again and again and again in a different ways.
Mhm.
And how much did you judge yourself for that?
Fuck ton.
Every time when we judge ourselves, we actually stop our creation. Every judgment that we put on ourselves is a limitation. Judgment is solid, no matter what it is, positive or negative. If it's solid, it's a judgment. So how many judgments, conclusions, computation, projection, and rejection of you, about you, do you have that keeps you from winning, losing, not winning, and not losing, that you're choosing? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate that.
Yeah.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pack and pat, all nine shorts, boys, men. Okay, you're spinning right now.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
It's interesting because it's, oh, I put sinning.
What?
Like it's winning and losing and not winning and not losing. So there's like more than just two choices there,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That we preclude from us.
Exactly. Yeah. We have all choices, but we limit ourselves by
Right.
judging. The judgment is the one that holds us in that box of nothing can enter that box that does not meet or kind of like reflects the judgment. So it has to match the judgment. Otherwise, it's not even going in. It's almost like a key and a lock. So how many keys and locks have you created out of judgment so you're not being you? And just reflection of you through the judgment.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate that.
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pack, pat, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds.
And you know, I think for me anyways, I think I keep creating these situations
Mm-hmm.
that I'm in the no choice universe. I can't lose, I can't not win, I can't not lose.
Mm-hmm.
And then so all I can do is withdraw, which creates a really fucking small life.
Yeah.
Right?
A small box.
But it's also an opportunity for me when I'm feeling that, you know,
Mm-hmm.
who really likes withdrawing,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's all heavy, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So none of it's mine, but still I withdraw.
So how much do you create that withdrawal so you break out of that box and create more?
How much do I create that role?
That contraction.
Yeah.
So you feel that,
Yeah.
you actually break out from that.
Yeah, but I'd rather not go to the contraction.
Right, I know, but that's kind of like I'm looking at what is now.
Okay.
So is that so what's the value?
Is that valuable to me at some?
Yeah, so what's the value of that contraction?
Oh, I get it's the fight.
Yeah. So who are you being when you're in that fight or flight response?
Okay, I don't know if this is the call to bring this in, but Joanna and I were talking about, walk-ins, eh?
Probably not. But I guess we are. Okay.
So I get that it's not even from this lifetime; it's from another lifetime.
Yeah.
And it may be, it might be even like precognitive, so pre-2-year-old from another lifetime that I've impelled into this body, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I feel that those energies coming up of competition, winning, losing, blah, 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 I go, and this memory comes up, or maybe it's even just another walk-in or an original occupant that comes up and goes. But I get that it's from another lifetime, so it wouldn't be.
It doesn't matter if it's walking or another lifetime. So,
yeah, am I willing to destroy and uncreate that? Yeah.
Are you willing actually to change that?
Okay. Yeah. Truth. Am I?
Are you?
No.
No.
Okay, so I would like to change that. So can we work with that?
Cool. So go into that energy of fight or flight, or like going contraction.
Yeah, okay.
Close your eyes and just go into that.
Cool.
Where is that? Where is that in your body?
Sort of just around my upper back, on the behind me.
So are you willing to drop the barriers to that?
Yeah, okay.
Right and wrong, good and bad, puck and pat, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. What is that?
It's just a dense energy that's back there.
Right. So that dense energy, what is it telling you?
It's it's sort of like just stuck, eh?
Cool. Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate that?
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, puck, pat, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So what does it need to go?
What does it mean to go?
No, what does it need and require to go?
See, I can't even hear.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does it need to go? It just needs I think it just needs acknowledgement.
Cool. Would you acknowledge that energy?
Yeah, totally. So everything that is.
Right, wrong, good, bad, puck, pat, all nine shorts, business. So would you actually acknowledge that as something that is a life form? So what's stopping you from acknowledging that as a life form? Because any energy is a life form.
Truth, am I willing to acknowledge it as a life form? Yeah, I get that I am.
What is it?
I get that I am willing to acknowledge it as a life form.
How much? 50% or less?
Less.
Yeah. So what's in the way of you acknowledging that it's actually a life form that has a right to exist? Right, wrong, good, bad, luck, battle, man, shorts, wisdom. Would you acknowledge it now?
Mm-hmm. I just wish it would get away from.
Yeah, but the idea is, will it go away unless you acknowledge it?
Okay, cool. So I got to turn around and look at it then.
Cool. Right, wrong, good, bad, luck, battle, man, shorts, wisdom. So what is that?
Cool.
What is that?
It's just something from the past that's, it's almost like it's trying to protect me.
Cool. And do you need the protection of that anymore?
No, I don't.
So would you let it go?
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, luck, battle, man, shorts, boys and beyonds. Go back to from whence you came, never to return to you. Your body, this reality again. Go back to from whence you came, never to return to you. Your body, this reality again. Right, wrong, good, bad, luck, but all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. How is it now?
Dissipating.
Cool.
Yeah. Wow, my whole body's feeling different.
How does it get any better than that?
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of more for foundation. That's actually what we do in foundation.
Yeah, but thank you anyways.
You're welcome. For people who are watching it,
in
yeah,
Regina.
in Regina or anywhere in the world, Access Foundation is pretty much a 4-day class where we go into everything, including any energy that's stuck and clearing it. Any energy that's stuck in relationships, any energy that's stuck in money that blocks your money. Because how many of you or of us decided that having money is winning, not having money is losing, and everything in between? Having a lot of money is winning, having less money is losing, not losing money. So all of those points of view, are you willing to let go? Not so much, I guess. So what points of view about money that constitutes winning, losing, not losing, that you're holding on and it's valuable to you? Ouch. Everything that is, will you destroy and create that? Right, wrong, good, talk about online shorts. Sorry, Judy, you were going to say something?
Oh, I'm just agreeing, yes. I'm just saying yes.
Okay. Right, wrong, good, talk about online shorts, boys and beyonds. Anything else is coming up about money, winning, losing?
Are you talking to me or everybody?
Everybody.
Cool.
Maybe hidden agendas with winning or losing.
So what is your hidden agenda?
That's what I would like to know.
So anything that doesn't allow you to know, be, receive, perceive, and let it go, we destroy and unclear that.
Mm-hmm.
Right, wrong, good, bad, but online shorts, boys and beyonds. How many secret agendas and SHIQs, implants, and AIs are you using to keep yourself from not losing money so you never have money? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate that.
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, but online shorts, business. Because a lot of times we're trying not to spend money or not to lose money, but at the same time, that is a limitation that's not allowing us to have and get more money.
And I'm sabotaging myself in that.
Because what happens is anything we resist persists. So if we're unwilling to lose money, so guess what's happening? We're losing them.
Mm-hmm.
So how many objectives and reference points do we have of not losing money, so never to receive money? We're choosing. Everything that is we destroy and create that.
Yes.
Right and good talk about on 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think you're kind of a little bit well done.
Do you think? It's been a morning so far.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, thank you. And I hope I see, well, I definitely see some of you in person when I'm coming at the end of the month. And maybe you can join us on Sunday. We have another one. What was the name of our other webinar?
What's your body saying? Something like that?
Yeah.
Yes. I'll be there.
Thank you. Yeah. So
Clearing.
we'll play with how much are we limiting our bodies and how much are we limiting our money flow with money and relationship. Because body is what's in this reality versus the being is not. So let's have fun on Sunday and maybe at the end of the month and beginning of May when I'm coming to Winnipeg for body class. So I'll see you later.
Thanks so much.